I spent 11 months hoping my husband was dead, because the alternative was much worse. One day I had a husband. The next, I had an eviction notice on my door because he'd stolen our rent money and vanished. No note. Just blocked me and everyone I knew, and left. 2 weeks later, I found out I was pregnant. After a month of silence, I called my husband's mother. Please, I begged. I just need to tell him something important. I'm pregnant. The line went quiet. Then she said, I'll pass it along, and hung up. I called back every week. She stopped answering. When I finally reached his father, I begged for help with their grandchild. He laughed and said, we don't even know if that kid is really his. I looked down at my growing belly and hung up before I said something I'd regret. My own parents were no better. When I called my mother desperate, she said, we warned you about that boy. That baby is your problem now. I thought that was the lowest point. I was wrong. The next 7 months were pure survival. I worked until my back screamed. I read baby books alone on a mattress because I'd sold the bed frame to afford a crib. I gave birth with no one but a kind older nurse holding my hand. My daughter Riley came out perfect. 10 fingers, 10 toes, her father's exact green eyes. I wasn't so lucky. I hemorrhaged on the table and woke up to a doctor telling me I'd never have children again. Riley was my first and my last. I thought surviving that experience meant the worst was behind me. However, 11 months later, my daughter got sick. The doctors found a problem with her blood and said she needed a bone marrow transplant. Family matches were best. I wasn't a match.